So for the next assignment, first thing is required. You all must get a title approved, and then you have to revise the title such that in one line, that entire title should make some sense and give you a full information about your project. So right now you might have given a short title like AI smart glasses. It doesn't make any sense. You have to give a full title, full length title, which will be the same title for your research paper. So it has to have some details, models used, what parameters, everything in one line. So that is the requirement. Also, you have to write an abstract for the selected project now. And here you have to put some dummy number or blank number like XX% accuracy in your results section, because right now you don't have your results. But you have to complete all this task into overleaf that I have shown you last time also. So you have to go to the overleaf and select the IEEE template. So I will just sign in. Think this is not allowing me to sign. Some. Okay, so last time I have shown you how to do this. You have to come to this overleaf website, go to the new project. Here you look for the view all option, and then you have to search for IEEE and first template, that is IEEE journal, you select. So now once you open this as a template, we should see the PDF on this side, which is compiled, and the code on this side. So this is latex coding we are learning. So now your new title will come here. Authors, for now only two authors. Like for your batch, you will be the first author. I will be the second author. That's it. And affiliation as mentioned by principal sir in the email. So you have to follow KJ Somaya School of Engineering bracket में formerly known as KJ Somaya College of Engineering. Somaya Vidyavihar University, Vidyavihar, Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, and then pin code. Because it's an international paper, your affiliation has to be complete till India. Then here you will put abstract. Again, while writing my name, don't put doctor and professor vagara. Just your name, like Michelle Shell and Ninad Mehndai. That's it. That's how it should come. Index terms. So index terms are five keywords related to your project. So people when search in the Google, these index terms are matched. So these are the five related keyword terms. Here onwards, forget about other two papers that you were working on, other two topics. They are gone now. You can feel sad, but whatever was selected with some thought process, it was done. So don't try to change your topic. It will not be allowed. Okay? Until and unless there is some major technical glitch, then we can think of. But again, we have to discuss if we can sort it out. So those who are trying to change the topic, don't do that. You can think of your future members also, because out of these three, if you make a group of three, only one project will continue. So you can think in that direction also. So this is the PDF that you need to download and submit for the next assignment. So all your next assignments from this day onwards will be only the PDF that you built on your LaTeX, and you have to submit this paper with your guide. So you have to click on this share, turn on the link sharing, and you have to send this particular link. Okay, this is the editing link that you have to share with your guide. Okay. So only two author paper we will prefer. And coming to the next part, next assignment in the course is code for microcontroller. So as mentioned earlier, microcontroller was necessary. And now if you have chosen Arduino, you have to use Arduino ID. If it is 8051, you have to use Skill ID. If it is some other microcontroller like Raspberry Pi, you have to download a Raspberry Pi OS into your virtual machine and run the Python codes and so on and so forth. So whatever is your microcontroller like ESP32, you have to choose corresponding language. Most of them will have embedded C or Python. Will you stop making that noise because it's getting recorded? Now coming to the simulation part. So I understand while simulating, it is not possible to get all the components. For example, I want to simulate, let's say, gas sensor, O2 gas sensor. So that component may not be available in the simulator. So for that, entire simulation has to be done on something called as equivalent circuit. So if your sensor is there and you want to sense analog voltage variation, you can put a resistor, name it as O2 gas sensor equivalent, and then do the simulation. So for simulation, you can use Tinkercad, you can use CirCAD, you can use any other simulation tool available like Proteus or Kill. Any simulation tool is fine. For ESP32, VOCV is there. For Raspberry Pi, you have to use a VirtualBox, Oracle VM box, or maybe VM machine, VM tool, anything you can use, and you have to conduct the simulations. Now, those who are working with cameras, they can directly use a laptop camera. So you have to submit something equivalent. Okay, again, those simulation screenshots should be put into the IEEE paper. So when you come to this, I will just explode the options here. So if you want to insert any image into this paper at some location, you have to look for the insert image option on the top menu. So you have so many options in the top. This is the option for insert the figure. So let me just put it before conclusion. So I want a figure somewhere here. So you have to click on this, upload from the computer, and you can select your image. So whatever image you want to upload, I don't know. Some image I have. And then you can choose half width, full width, or 1/4. Generally, for IEEE paper, we keep it 0.5 of the width size. And this image will be directly imported. You just give a caption to it, Ninat, and then explanation of this figure. So remember, this is my figure 1. So I will name this as figure 1. And then I will say figure. Here you have to write slash ref. And then curly bracket में you should see figure 1. So इससे क्या होगा? If you change the figure numbers, it will be automatically updated throughout the report. So figure 1 के पहले अगर figure डाल दिया, so if we are working in Word, we have to change it everywhere. So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4. But if you cite it like with ref command, then it will automatically update itself. So if you see this line getting compiled into the PDF, once you compile, you should see this particular JPG being imported over here. So for include graphics, you generally need to enable the graphics library on the top. So there are libraries in the beginning. They are given. So use package is the command to include. For example, if you want to include the PDF, this is the command you need to enable. And there are so many different libraries that they have given. For citation, you can use this use package cite. Then you have to use like graphics for GRA images, you need to enable the graphics package. So this is for mathematical problems, you have to enable the math package. So you can unlock all the packages, even if you use them, don't use them, it's up to you. So for images, graphics is the package name and it ends with X, not CS. Okay, I will just show it to you. Inserting image. So Overleaf has this help section where you can just see this is the package we need to have to import the images, and this is how the different ways of importing the image. So you can go through this. If you want to rotate, scale, everything is possible. So I hope you are clear with the next assignments like simulation. Simulation, you can take a help of ChatGPT, but I am telling you, is not very good with embedded system coding. It's not as good as Python coding, but you can try your luck. I prefer to download Arduino If I'm programming in Arduino, I will download the Arduino codes, give it to him as a reference कि ऐसे लिखते हैं, and then make a code out of it. ठीक है? Or your VOCV also, simulations. You have to first give him कि SSID setup कैसे करते हैं, password setup कैसे करते हैं, and then you ask him to write the code. So it will understand the logic and then write. ठीक है? So all the best with your microcontroller simulation. Whatever code you write, it should get simulated and should give a perfect output. For this, you have 1 week and 3 days now, I guess. So next to next week submission Friday for this assignment. So you have a lot of time to complete your simulations. Again, I'm telling you, all the deadlines are binary. So if nobody is evaluating you, if you miss the deadline, you got 0 marks. If you do fake submission, you will get 0 marks in all the assignments. So avoid doing that. It's okay to lose 1 mark. लेकिन किसी दोस्त का सबमिशन कर दिया या ऐसे सब फेक चीजें नहीं करनी अपने को. यू कैन रिपोर्ट टू मी कि सर मुझसे ये मिस हो गया है, 2 मिनट मिस हो गया है. अगर तुम एंड में मिनी प्रोजेक्ट में फेल होते हो तो वी विल डेफिनेटली कंसिडर इट, बट लेट अस इवेल्युएट. ठीक है? सबमिटिंग ऑन टाइम इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बट सबमिटिंग ट्रूथफुल इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड अगर मिस हो गया तो उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना ये और भी जरूरी है. ओनली 1 mark यू आर लूजिंग, बट उस 1 mark के लिए झगड़ा करके ऑल द एथिक्स एंड वर्क एथिक्स यू आर लूजिंग. सो डोंट डू दैट. ठीक है? सो आई विल स्टॉप द रिकॉर्डिंग एंड इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस यू कैन आस्क.